Hello everyone, welcome back to Adhyaya Hub and a happy Independence Day. Let's see the current affairs of today. There are few today, not just three or four. So the first one is about the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Karnataka has not been allocated a single house under PM Awas Yojana Urban 2.0 even as the center approved 16.20 lakh houses for various states. So in phase 1 of the Awas Yojana for urban, it was launched in 2015. The phase 2 was launched in 2024. It was part of the government's broader housing for all push. According to, if you see the numbers of the version 1 or the phase 1 of the Awas Yojana, the houses sanctioned to Karnataka was 5.78. The construction that was completed was 4.99 and the beneficiaries was 4.07 lakh. So in total, if you see nationally, if you say in the phase 1 there was 16 lakh 20,087 of the houses that were sanctioned in all states. Under that, 8 lakhs was approximately constructed and there was a beneficiary of more than 1 lakh. Now, what is this Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana? It was launched with the Government of India in 2015 under the flagship of Housing for All mission. Now, it runs in two arms. One is in the rural and other one is in the urban. So, the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, it gives financial assistance to families without a pakka house so they can build or buy one. So this article says that according to that scheme, not even one house has been approved for our state. The important under this article is about the scheme. The next is about BSNL SIM, which is being available for 1 rupees. BSNL has rolled out a limited period Independence Day 2026 offer under its Freedom 2.0 scheme, offering a new SIM for ₹1 along with bundled calling, data and SMS benefits for the first time users. The 1 rupee SIM offer runs from 12th August to 12th September of this year. It gives new customers unlimited voice calling, 1 GB data per day and 100 SMS per day for 24 days. A parallel FTTH broadband push is running for 90 days from August 1st across all BSNL circles except Kerala. See, so this FTTH broadband push means this FTTH stands for fiber to the home. It means running optical fiber cable directly into a home or building instead of old copper telephone lines for the last stretch of the connection. So they are going to use this new optical fiber thing to push the broadband. So the new customers will get the free broadband for the activation month plus a 100 rupees monthly discount for the next 3 months. The SIM itself is given free of cost with only 1 rupees needed for activation, a strict one-time offer per customer since the plan cannot be reused by the same customer. BSNL is also promoting the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign during this period, giving the offer a nationalistic or Independence Day branding. BSNL is a central public sector undertaking under the Department of Telecommunications. It had posted a net loss of 2,000 plus crore in 2025 despite revenue of 23,427 crore. Now this 1 rupee SIM push is a subscriber acquisition strategy to reverse the years of market share loss. Next article is about the awards announced for 18 police officers from Karnataka. So 18 police officers and personnel from Karnataka have been selected for President's Police Medals announced on the occasion of Independence Day 2026. So the categories of awards mentioned is of 2 tiers, that is President's Police Medal for Distinguished Service, which is a higher tier, and the Police Medal for Meritorious Service. Now who are those people? It is mentioned here. So for the Vishishta Seva Padaka or President's Police Medal for Distinguished Service, it is H.N. Dharmendra, and other 17 are being awarded with Shlaghaniya Seva Padaka or Police Medal for Meritorious Service. If you see a static GK for these police medal framework in India, they are given Param Vishishta Seva Medal, President's Police Medal for Distinguished Service, Police Medal for Meritorious Service, and Police Medal for Gallantry. All is awarded by President of India. So what is the purpose? It has been listed here. These medals are announced twice a year, once during Republic Day, once during Independence Day. It is instituted under the Police and Fire Services Medal Rules, which is notified by the Ministry of Home Affairs. They are see, these police medal awards, they are different from gallantry medals, which is specifically rewarded for bravery in encounters or operations. So if we see what are the military or defense gallantry awards, we will give a glance over that. So we have Paramveer Chakra, which is the highest. It is the most conspicuous bravery in presence of the enemy. All these are presented awarded by the president during Paramveer Chakra during wartime, Ashok Chakra during peacetime. It is the highest peacetime gallantry, equivalent honor to Paramveer Chakra. Mahavir Chakra, it is an act of conspicuous gallantry in presence of the enemy. That means, what do you mean by conspicuous? Means which is visible. The enemy is visible to you, and you know there is a threat for your life, and yet you are on the battleground fighting. So that's that is your bravery. So for that you get this Mahavir Chakra. Then we have Kirti Chakra. This is for peacetime, which is equivalent to Mahavir Chakra. Then we have Veer Chakra, acts of gallantry in presence of the enemy. Then you have Shaurya Chakra. This is during peacetime, which is equivalent to Veer Chakra. Now, these kind of gallantry awards can also be given to police, paramilitary, and civilians too, not just armed forces. Next, Distinguished Meritorious Services Awards. In military, we have Param Vishishta Seva Medal, Service of Most Exceptional Order, Ati Vishishta Seva Medal, Distinguished Service of Exceptional Order, Vishishta Seva Medal, Distinguished Service of a High Order. Police medals, which is given under the Ministry of Home Affairs, we have President's Police Medal for Gallantry, Police Medal for Gallantry, President's Police Medal for Distinguished Service, Police Medal for Meritorious Services. Now, we had seen the last two of them. There are awards for fire services, home guards, and civil defense also. Then, if you see civilian awards, the highest civilian awards is Bharat Ratna. Then comes the Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Shri respectively. Then we have Jeevan Raksha Padak series. That is for saving lives in non-service civilian acts. So the next article is about census along with the caste enumeration. So the 2027 census will, for the first time since independence, include a caste census component. The union government has released the final list of 40 census questions. First it was 29 questions. Now they have included 11 more and have made it 40. Now what is the significance of this is, this will be India's 16th census overall and the 8th since independence. Caste enumeration in an all India census is happening for the first time since 1931. The last full caste based census happened under British rule. Post-independence censuses recorded only SC or ST data, not full caste details. The last census was in 2011. The 2021 census was delayed due to COVID-19 pandemic. So this makes a 16-year gap. It is the longest in independent India census history. Earlier in 2011, there were 29 questions. Now in 2027 census, there will be 40 questions, including caste and subcaste details. So the technology of the processes, data collection will be digital with enumerators using a mobile application. Aadhaar number collection is optional, aimed at improving accuracy of head counts and reducing duplication. So on 16 June 2025, notification was issued for the 2027 census. On 22nd January of this year, notification is issued for census schedule and question list. On 14th August, final questionnaire was released. So total estimated cost for this to happen is 11,718 crore. Over 30 lakh personnel has been deployed for the field work. Census is conducted under the Census Act 1948, falling exclusively under entry 69 of the union list. It is legally distinct from the NPR. NPR means National Population Register. It is different from that. The shift, you know how the process is happening. So the shift is to mobile app based digital enumeration with optional Aadhaar linkage. It reflects India's broader e-governance push. It parallels other digitized enumeration drives like Ayushman Bharat, Health IDs. Like every other process is happening through digitization only. So even the census will happen through digitization. So you can, you can add this point if you're writing your mains and all. Next article is about the speaker and chairman that has been elected for Karnataka Legislative Assembly and Karnataka Legislative Council respectively. So the new speaker for Karnataka Legislative Assembly is G.S. Patil from Rona constituency and Salim Ahmed as the chairman of the Karnataka Legislative Council. So under the state part, the speaker for the Legislative Assembly is elected by the article of 178 and the chairman for Legislative Council will be under article 182. Both are elected by members of their respective house from amongst themselves. The last article is about generating electricity and thereby earning money. So, PM Kusum is a national umbrella idea for solar powered farming. Karnataka's Mukhyamantri Saura Krishi Yojana is a state applying that same idea at scale through its own ESCOMs and substations, giving farmers dependable daytime electricity while cutting the government's power subsidy costs. Farmers need electricity during the day to run irrigation pumps, but most grid power in rural areas has traditionally come through a shared feeder that also supplies homes. So farmers often got power only in erratic hours, sometimes at night, forcing them to irrigate late at night, which is unsafe and inconvenient. Both these schemes try to fix this by giving farmers their own dedicated daytime solar power source separate from the regular grid. So if you see this central scheme, that is PM Kusum, the full form is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja Suraksha Evan Uttan Mahabhiyan. It is launched by Government of India under the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. It has three components. That is, component A is farmers shall set up small solar power plants on their own land and sell the power to the grid. So if there is any excess of electricity, they will sell to the nearby grid. Then component B, farmers get standalone solar pumps which is not connected to any grid to replace the diesel pumps. Component C, existing grid connected pumps will get solarized. Solar panels are added so farmers use the solar power for irrigation and can sell any surplus back to the grid. Now component C is the relevant one here because it's about solarizing the feeder or the pump connection that already exists, not building a new pump from scratch. Mukhyamantri Saura Krishi Yojana, it is the Karnataka state scheme. The state builds solar power plants near existing electricity substations. This solar power is fed into the agricultural feeder lines, so farmers get daytime power for irrigation generated locally and cleanly. It runs through Karnataka's ESCOM. Why is it significant? Because farmers get reliable daytime electricity, no more waiting for erratic nighttime supply. It reduces the state's power subsidy burden since free or subsidized agricultural power costs the government money. Solar power is cheaper to supply once built. It supports India's renewable energy targets by adding solar capacity. It's part of a broader farmer as energy producer idea, letting farmers benefit from clean energy infrastructure on or near their land. So if you see the differentiation, PM Kusum is a national scheme, Saura Krishi Yojana is a state scheme. Model used is component C style, that is solarizing the existing feeders, whereas Saura Krishi Yojana is also the same. Now, who is implementing at national level? State nodal agencies under central guidelines. Under state level, it is Karnataka's ESCOMs and KPTCL. The core benefit is daytime power plus reduced diesel or subsidy dependence. The same thing at state level. Under Kusum Competency, farmers can install solar power plants on barren or agricultural land and sell surplus power to grid at a fixed tariff, creating a secondary income stream beyond crop cultivation. It also enables feeder level solarization, meaning agricultural feeders are supplied daytime power directly from solar sources, reducing dependence on the conventional grid during peak irrigation hours. So, this is all about today's current affairs. Thank you, everyone.